Well, hello to everybody out there in this great big world. Yes, this is your brother Dana coming to you from the city of Chicago. Shalom to all of my Hebrew family members, as well as the rest of us who are clinging onto you, and together as the remnant of the Most High Yah, we're getting ready to move forward. I want to say this to my white evangelical family members and my white Americans. Growing up, one major sore spot when we would talk about veterans or we would talk about wars would always be the Vietnam War. And that it angers white America, white evangelicals, angers them, that war. And they said it's because that their children, their grandchildren, their husbands went out to war and gave up their lives and yet were never recognized. And things have changed a little bit over the years, but that is a very sore spot in the history of white America. And so I want to say to you, white America, let's look at our black brothers and sisters who fought in every single one of your wars. And have they ever been recognized? I'm not talking about when they land now because they're mixed up with your own white kids and husbands and wives and family members. You celebrate them. I'm talking about, have you ever fully recognized them for all the wars they fought, to this day never being recognized as a human being in this country, deserving of equality and equity just like us whites? So one Vietnam War puts anger and rage in you, white America, white evangelical America, for the dishonoring that this country did, not recognizing your loved ones. Even they would come back and you would share how they wouldn't give their jobs back and just all these horrible things after they went off to fight for our freedom. And yet, you don't even take a moment to even think about all the wars that our black brothers and sisters have fought in for your freedom, to keep the white empire alive. And yet to this day, there's no anger, there's no rage in them like you think. Many are still in our armed forces, fighting, like I said, for an empire of white supremacy, white superiority to reign, knowing that the victory for this empire doesn't mean anything to our black brothers and sisters. So I want you to think about that. Your anger, and yet 400 years of not being recognized as a human being, somebody of value and purpose, and who had never honored them for how they built this country, when it was literally built on their backs, to today still in a new way built